Hi, I'm Wendy Hampson. I have known Jamie since I was a young athletic therapist in the 70s. Over the years, he and I spent a lot of time working together on various OATA and CATA committees and projects, as well as sitting together through many a national conference. We only worked one set of major games together, that being the 1993 World University Games in Buffalo, where women's soccer was played at McMaster University. That was where I learned he used to be the athletic therapist at Mac when I was a phys ed student there. Unfortunately, I discovered the world of athletic therapy the year after he left, so our paths didn't cross at the time. Jamie was always honest and thoughtful and gave 100% to whatever undertaking he had agreed to be a part. The last committee on which we worked together was the OATA White Paper in 2014 with Francis Flint and Joe Kenny. He had a brain that retained amazing amounts of minutiae and facts, so he was able to provide massive amounts of historical perspective. Not only on that front, but his mastery of the English language and how sentences should be constructed, paragraphs laid out, and the correct words to be used was unparalleled. He was our master proofreader and sentence structure guy, although his absolute resistance to email or anything to do with the internet gave us all a whole lot more gray hair. Jamie was always such a gentleman, always so professional with his iconic blue suit jacket and tie, polite, gentle, and respectful almost to a fault. He had such a beautiful smile that always reached his eyes, and a rich, hearty laugh. I can hear it now. He was a real deal, a down-to-earth, genuine guy, always interested in what you were doing. He was so enthusiastic and supportive of athletic therapy, something that he loved passionately, and promoted and professed his commitment to the profession at every opportunity, despite being a chiropractor, which we don't hold against him. I always looked forward to the conferences because of the wonderful friendships, Jamie being one of the special ones. A group of us ATs would always hang out together: Jamie, Francis Flint, Joe Kenny, Dave Ross, Rob Walsh, Lynn Bokelum, Tara Sutherland, Dave Paris, myself, and others. We would regularly seek each other out. One memory stands out above the rest, as a group of us went on a horseback trail ride in the mountains. Jamie, being a bigger guy, was given a bigger horse that had a correspondingly bigger girth than the others. We were riding single file with the trail guide at the head and Jamie bringing up the rear. About halfway along, we heard this quiet voice from the rear asking very politely, "Are we going to stop anytime soon?" So we looked back, and here was dear Jamie hanging on for dear life on the side of the horse, his saddle having slid off to the side, and Jamie with both feet still in the stirrups, one leg slung over the horse's back and the other nearly dragging on the ground. While the rest of us just about fell off our horses with laughter, the trail guide immediately whirled around and raced to the back of the line. He was able to get Jamie out of his predicament without incident, repositioned the saddle, and off we all went again. For many years after, we all, Jamie included, laughed our heads off at that recollection as an example of Jamie's unwavering politeness. We could always count on the quiet, thoughtful presence of Jamie during the often heated 4+ hours long CATA conference annual general meetings. We would all be at a stalemate over some policy or other, but reliably up would come Jamie to the microphone with a suggestion for a way forward that would invariably help to break the logjam. He had such vision, and often as an association, we would look to him for guidance. Not only did he enjoy the all-you-could-eat buffets at our conferences, especially the dessert table, but he could certainly cut a rug dancing. I loved dancing with him right to the end of the night, as he was game to try new jive moves or to dance to whatever song came along, despite his suit jacket and shirt becoming completely and thoroughly soaked through with sweat. To Catherine and family, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for sharing Jamie for all these many years. I know that his family meant the world to him. He was an absolute treasure, and indelible mark not only was left on me as an individual, but also on the profession of athletic therapy. He has left a gaping hole, not only in our profession, but in our hearts.